This girl stayed in a freezer for 20 years just to earn $2 million. She risked her life for this money. But when she woke up, her face looked exactly the same as it did before she slept. She started walking through the city, dragging her weak body. She had no idea that she had spent 20 long years in the snow. As soon as she got on the bus, she took out an old note. The driver looked at her with surprise and told her that the fare had tripled many years ago. The girl was shocked. Yesterday it was only $2. How did it suddenly become $10 today? She had no other choice. So she decided to walk home. When she reached her house and knocked on the door, there was no answer. She stood there in disappointment. Suddenly the old broken lock opened by itself. Lisa happily pushed the door and went inside. But she saw that the house was completely empty. She quickly took out her phone to call her mother. But she didn't realize that her phone had been damaged by staying in the snow. She had to go to a phone repair shop. The staff told her that this phone model had been discontinued 20 years ago. Could not be repaired anymore. He would have to buy a new one. The girl shouted that this phone was only 1 month old. The shopkeeper thought she was lying. So he called the police. At the police station they asked for her ID to check her details. As soon as they saw it, they were shocked. An old woman was sitting beside her. She had recently broken her leg. When she heard the story, she was also surprised. The police looked at the old address written on Lisa's ID and found her parents' phone number. But no one answered the call. With no other option, Lisa left a voice message for her mother. Then the police let her leave the station. She had nowhere to stay. So she decided to go back to her old school. When she saw a banner on the school wall, she stopped. The year written on it was 2019. Lisa went closer and stared at the banner again and again. It was clear. 2019, she was shocked. How did 20 years pass so fast while she had just gone to sleep? She was amazed to see the new and high-tech environment of the school. She sat down on a nearby bench. Meanwhile, her mother returned home. When she checked her phone, she heard her daughter's voice message. She never thought she would hear her daughter's voice after 20 years. Hearing her voice, the mother couldn't control herself. She started crying loudly.